Welcome back to the Fidget Nerd channel, where we take toys and tools this time way too seriously. Tools for toys. Oh,
mutilating toys with tools.
One of my favorite things. I love fucking tools because I'm a carpenter by trade.
Not literally, I hope.
Yeah, no, I do though. I got so many tools, man. I love tools. I love funky little tools. And what better thing to mess with than an actual bearing changing tool? I'm Zachary Butcher. Welcome back to Fidget Nerd channel. All that stuff. Mike is here too. We're all good tonight. So tonight, extremely nerdy tonight. So we've got the Chaser, the new Chaser V1 bearing tool from Z Studio. Honestly, the pictures I've seen, it already looks like way more premium than the one that I've been using for ages from Kinetics Asia Pacific. So
that one's like solid though. It just works.
It is.
And it's not too flashy. It does its job well.
That's why I have had this thing for years, and it has been the only one that I've used for years. So
that gives me some confidence. Mine's new.
Yeah. And so we're going to change bearings. We're going to test different setups. I've got some spinners over here that have been needing some bearing swaps out. We'll answer bearing questions. I know how much you guys love that kind of stuff. We'll talk about bearings. We'll probably argue about bearings. I love doing that. We'll find out if this thing is worth replacing my old tool for. It might be. Or maybe the Kinetics Asia Pacific one is just a workhorse, right? It's just like an old Cadillac. It's like, why fix a thing if it ain't broke, right? So it's going to be like a classic Fidget Nerd tinkering stream. Okay, so grab your spinners.
I'm just going to be here to harass you in chat while you do it.
Yeah,
basically.
Right? So grab your spinners with bearings that suck, and and we'll get right to it. Okay, directly into it. Yeah, directly into it. Let's go. Okay, so what we got here? So let me open.
Interesting.
What up? I have ruined more bearings with the cat. Interesting. I did do it.
That is interesting.
What did I do one time? It was not the bearing tool's fault. It was because it was a copper spinner and it was a eagle. Was it an eagle? Was it a golden eagle? And I didn't have it going in quite straight, but I thought I was doing okay. And I kind of forced it a little too much. Totally ended up scratching the inside of the bearing hole, throwing off the balance of that spinner and ruining it.
Oh,
and
no.
I gave it to someone else and, he actually fixed it. So I recently grabbed a bearing tool and a premium spinner. This is exciting. Exciting? I'm excited too. I fucking love tools.
What spinner did you get?
Oh.
Or wait, was that...
That's a nice case.
Who won the last wheel? That wasn't him, was it?
I don't think so.
That was Ghost.
You won before, though.
That was Ghost.
Ooh.
That was Ghost.
It was Ghost. So far, we're already looking very premium. We've got a nice... Man, someone's taking this seriously.
Yeah.
We got a nice... This is actually my first experience with anything Z Studio. I did ask her when we chatted, do you have any spinners? Because I know that I want to try the Dawn one time. And she was like, no, I'm sorry, I don't. And she was like, but I watch your channel and I'm going to get you some. So, heck yes.
For the first time ever.
One of the
first times ever. I'm going to try one before him.
She is making some pretty cool stuff. If I can just redirect here for a second. So this link, it's a weird link. Just so you guys know, when I try to find this on the zstudio.com, I can't just seem to navigate to this because either I'm stupid or this is like a link that I found on the group. So I went and followed this link on the group. I put it also in the description of this live stream if you want to go buy this thing after we mess with it and you're like, I need that. So you can use the link like that. But otherwise, I don't know how else you get to this. But that being said, man, I don't know. Some of the stuff that she's making here, like where's some of the fancy stuff?
The Dawn Mini looks awesome. The Dawn T is what I'm about to try this upcoming week.
Are those where's the
not on here? I don't think they're on her group
because
they've only been like sign up sales.
Okay, well we'll look. I mean, if you know, you know. There's basically ones where they are like this, but they have material sandwiched in between. It'll be like a top material, a center one, and then like material underneath. And oof, they look they look really nice. I'm really into that kind of thing. So I'm definitely gonna be wanting one of those one day, or at least a review. Okay, let's get into this. No distractions. Holy, oh my god!
Yeah, comes with 4 bearings and Loctite in the tool.
That's actually what? Holy shit!
Thought you knew that.
No, that's why.
Well, there you go. Surprise.
That's why I keep these as surprises. What the heck? These are the cutest little cases I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I don't know how you even friggin' find those. That's crazy.
What the hell? That is so specialized. What is that even for? Like little paint things or something like that? That is so crazy. Was that like a kind of like a?
I have no idea.
This is so specialized. Man, we got a couple of full ceramics in here. That's pretty cool. And then what we have here, we have one of my favorite bearings ever. That's the 10 white ceramic ball one. Yeah, that's good. Good hybrid one. Yeah. I bet they're for paint. I bet they're like an ink little mini paint thing. That's a really interesting
There's Dale.
Spread of bearings. Really interesting spread. We have a fully shielded one. It's probably all stainless steel in there, probably 10 stainless steel balls, stainless steel race. And then we have a hybrid, and then we have two fully ceramics. I would have liked to see maybe not the white one be there, the white fully ceramic, and maybe another hybrid with like black ceramic balls. That's what I would have done personally if I was picking that spread. And then is this blue Loctite?
Yeah, it should be 243. Yeah, that's blue.
243 is blue. Okay, good. Yeah. Okay, that's
242 and 243 is blue. Apparently,
Look at this,
I don't know why there's 2 of them.
This is very crazy.
Actually, is it? Now I'm questioning myself. Chat, help.
Well, I could taste it. Do you want me to taste it for you really quick? I can tell.
How about you don't do that?
It's blue.
Okay, it's blue. We're good.
It's very blue there. There we go. Okay. I don't know if I'll be opening that yet. And then what is that? Everything that's in there? Is this like
a friend? I think that's it.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Wow. A plus on packaging. A plus on that. Okay. Already, I just have to give you guys an idea of how beefy this thing feels.
Man, this was so relatable like 6 months ago.
I don't know jack about spiners. Yeah, good old fidget spinners. Spidget finners, I like to call them when spidget finners, if you're feeling dumb.
Shout out Barry for calling them figlet spigglers.
I love all that dumb baby talk spoonerism crap. This thing's like the weight.
That's a chalky boy.
Yeah, this is like the weight of like a small tungsten spinner. Basically, this is chunky man. I like this. I like the weight.
How much does the other one weigh? The cap one.
Cap one's all titanium, so actually,
it was relatively light-ish.
Yeah, light-ish.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
never mind.
Yeah. So this has got 75 on it. 75 on it. Okay. So. The first one I would like to try changing out is one that I have been meaning to change out for ages. So let's see how this all going to work here. Okay, good. So this is already a good sign that we have this part that presumably fits right there in the center of that. Okay. Now, is that, I'm just going to nitpick here. Yes. Okay. So one thing that the cap is still already winning on, guys, is this little extra bit right here.
That's what I noticed.
Right?
Is it going to matter in use, though? Because there's a standoff.
It probably won't matter, but god damn, is that handy, guys? When you're going to put this here and it just slides right in and centers itself instantly. It's it's pretty cool. Okay. So that's one thing that I've always loved about this one. All right. So, and then, okay. So yeah, here's the other thing. So this,
oh man.
Yeah. So basically what you have is this one's only for R118 bearings, right? Okay. So you've got your little prop here that it can sit on top of, and then the bearing can fall down into that little bit. Okay. In this one, you can do 608 bearings. Okay. So I guess my one thing about this is like, I don't know, like who's using 608 bearings anymore, right? I
don't know, but this is probably the only 608 bearing tool you can get. So I like that it's a thing.
That's not true at all. No, that's not true at all.
Really? You can still get some?
No, 2R Designs does one that has both. There's a lot. There's a lot that do both.
Well, they might be kind of MIA, so.
And there's a lot that you can kind of get the option where you're like, oh, I want the one that does the R118, or I want the deluxe one that does both. I think oh god, so many.
Oh, G1 has them. Nice
brand names out there too. Yeah, G1 you can definitely get it. And then the guy that does, it's not coming to me right now, but there is another one where I remember you can get a deluxe one. Okay, so obviously we're not going to be using that thing. So that's a little
monoskate, maybe.
Monoskate. That's the one. Thank you, Brian Wise. Yes, you're right.
W. Brian.
W's in the chat for Brian's memory. So how is that going to... okay, cool. So that fits down onto this part, causing it to move around. Okay, so this is pretty simple, straightforward design, guys. This is some pretty easy stuff to understand. There's not a lot of parts here. I like that. So when you want to go R188, you're taking this off, putting it down to there. You're good. This goes right in there, right? But you are. Oh.
What?
I get it. Here's the difference. Okay. I understand what they've done here. So instead of having, see how this one, you have a nice easy, it's open, right? It moves around. So this can move on here. So that's kind of why they decided to put that little extra bit there, because it moves around, but then it can easily fall down there and line it up. Yeah. However, this one, the threading is that 1/4 inch, which is the inside of this. So there's no moving around.
That's nice
on this, right? There's a bit of rubbing going on the inside. Don't think that's going to be an issue. So then that means when this falls down, it's already lined up. Glad we got that all sorted out. Okay. And then, yeah, look at that. That actually works out really well. It means that the threading on this works out that it's just the right amount. So I bet you if I took this off and went to this one, yeah, see, they're not meant to be used with each other. You're supposed to take one off and use one or the other. So if I had that, which doesn't work on that one, of course, and I had that, threading's a little bit less even, but it's still looks like that would be enough to get through. If the body of the things would sit down all the way on that, you would gain that much threading there, and then you would have enough for that to push it all the way through. Cool. Nice. So far, I love the simplicity. A+. I don't know if I'll ever get a 608 bearing to be able to use for this kind of thing, but cool. All right. Let's see what this is like. Nice. Super easy. I didn't even have to line anything up. Now that maxed out on top of the spinner. I don't like that.
I think the cap one does it too, unless I do it wrong.
I don't think so. You see how that I came down and I didn't think about it because my cap one doesn't do that. And that came down and it maxed right out on the spin. No, I don't think it does. That's why I instinctually didn't do it. Now, did it come down enough for the bearing to fall out? Yes. Okay. The bearing's out. But the cap one, if I put that in there like that, the cap one's got this lip.
Oh.
I see. They've put it up. That's why I instinctually just went for it. It maxes out in there before that. So props to Cap for not scratching your spinners. So that's one thing that this thing could get improved with, is if it had a little lip added to it, just like this one. That shouldn't be... It's a good thing it's a V1. Maybe we can see that in a V2.
Use the 608 tool on top.
The 608 tool on top. I think if you add anything else, you end up losing
you won't be able to thread it.
Mm-hmm. There's not enough thread to do more than one time. You can't add any more parts from what I'm seeing. Okay, cool. Well, usually do is use another one of the sizes like 608 on top. Oh, I see what you're saying.
I guess you can do that.
Okay. So you're saying that you would go like this. Oh.
Smart.
That is pretty smart.
That's really smart.
Okay.
Use the thrust bearing from the small Ziploc. Maybe there is more in that box then underneath. Forgot about that.
I can get this out.
Unless yours didn't come with a Ziploc bag.
I got my I got the reviewer set again. Okay, that's out.
Is there a bag underneath it?
We're gonna find out.
I don't think he doesn't have a thrust bearing. I don't think.
No, that's it. There's no thrust bearing. This comes with a thrust bearing, I think, but that's in some other bag somewhere. I don't know. But no, that is good point, Chad. That's why you're here. That's the most that's the easiest fix. Let's try that on another spinner right now. Something very expensive where we can't scratch it absolutely whatsoever. Take that off. Bearings always sound a little weird in this one. Okay, so we go down like that. And then we're going to go put this one there. See, now I have to switch.
Mine came with thrust. So you got one before thrust bearings were included, I guess, or you lost them somehow, which I doubt.
No, you saw I opened it sealed right here. Opened it sealed. Okay. So you're saying that you'd have to go like this because you're out of threads. You have to go like that and either wait, like I don't like it's already out. So the only way to like use that to help would be to put it on after when I've gotten some of the thread down. Which
is fine. But if you have a thrust bearing like everybody else does, then it's fine too.
I guess so.
Because everybody else is getting thrust bearings with it.
Okay. So that's where the thrust bearing goes. You put it on top first or something. You put that on.
I guess so. Because I didn't remember that it came with that until chat started saying it, but both Meads and Barry got one with theirs.
You could also just put some little piece of something, right? Like anything to keep it from going all the way down, right? So it's not that big a deal, right? But hey, they already thought of it with this, right? So there you go. Okay, well, let's put another one in. I mean, I was going to look through mine, but now that we have some of these bearings, which one should we put in? Which one should we put in this?
I have no idea how any of those bearings sound. besides ceramics are loud.
Okay, we'll leave
That's
it
all
up
I
to
know.
chat. Which one of these bearings is going in this guy? We're doing full black ceramic? Are we doing the full white ceramic? Are we doing one of my faves, the hybrid white ceramic balls? Or are we putting in the exact same bearing that just came out of this, a shielded, fully ceramic one? Put 2 bearings to increase.
That's creative.
Yeah. No, maybe you might have enough thread. You might have enough thread that way. I don't know. So far, I think for me, the least frictiony way would be for me to just pay attention and just screw it until it's almost touching, because you don't need to screw it all the way down for it to come out. Okay. Spin the wheel, 25% chance. Yeah, we're spinning the wheel later.
We are not setting all that up.
So
just choose a bearing. First bearing, apparently. That's the first
cool.
The first choice
Dark
from
matter.
chat.
Dark matters are slow. Let's see if they hit a good one.
They are, but that's what got me into like non-silent bearings.
Yeah. So I use this thing all the time to like test bearing and see.
Those are slow. Golly, man.
Right? But it feels pretty good.
But it's so loud. Yeah, that's it feels good and it's loud. But yeah, this is why I like Golden Eagles, because more sound.
Goes exactly
fast.
one of these is supposed to amp up the sound and haptics. So we'll see.
Yeah, if you don't care about like speed or it spinning long, it's crazy.
Yeah, it can be quite the thing. Okay, so put this down here. I'm going to try. So ceramics are notoriously bigger than other ones. So I'm going to try with no Loctite whatsoever. I'm just going to position that there. Do you have spinners that are louder than theirs, or do you prefer a quiet spin? I prefer... My favorite kind of... I have an example here. My favorite kind of spin would sound like something like this.
Love it.
So it's not too loud, not silent. It's just that chirpy little whir going on. That to me is just like peace in a spinner. And I believe this one, for reference, has, yeah, like a hummingbird. That's funny. That has a 1-drop bearing in it, of all things.
Wow.
Fully shielded 1-drop. Just happened to hit
Crazy.
on a really, really good 1-drop that I got in this, and I'm just rolling with it. I'm just running with it and hope that it never craps out. It's extremely soothing. That's why I really like spinners, man. They're very zen for me. They're much different than sliders, because sliders can be very like click click focus, like, you know, I'm going for it. They can be louder and stuff and less zen for me. Yeah, so that would be an ideal kind of sound for me right there. So let's put this
I love
one
Golden Eagles.
I love them. I have a Golden Eagle in my bronze. Clean EDC XL. Yeah, quite hummy. I don't know if I'm rocking a golden in anything right now currently. I don't think so.
You were until
Yeah, I think it crapped
you
out.
sent out the cord.
Is there one in
This
the
has
cord? Maybe that's what I'm
Mhm.
thinking of. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Actually, is there? Let me check. I swear there is, though. Oh, yeah, there definitely is.
So what I would usually do is when you're putting it back in, instead of course, going this way to go out, you flip around so that it maxes out when it hits the body. Let's see if I've got that lined up right. Oof, that feels tight, but it's
Man,
not too tight.
that's a great way Dale described it. Rips and screams.
Yeah. Stop
That's a great
biting
way to
me.
describe Golden Eagles.
Ah! Rip and Screamer. So that was entirely justified to not use any Loctite. That went in such a way that I'm applying like a pretty good, you kind of learn the amount of force you can press on a bearing to know if it's going to need Loctite. This one is,
if you can't press it out like that, you're good.
Yeah. You're
like, I've had multiple spinners recently
good
where I can literally push it out with my finger.
Yeah. And then one thing you can
like
do,
it might be okay enough to like do a test spin with the bearing before Loctiting it, but I had one that's so loose that you could not.
Actually, now that I'm switching a bearing in this one, I'm noticing that the tolerances on these ceramics is so weird. This ceramic bearing is actually bigger than this right here.
What?
Yeah. So
that's
if
weird.
I see it, there's a little bit there before it hits. I can feel lip, and I can go and probably. Can I? Do I have to really ream it? Yeah. Popped it. Now it's flat there, and now it's sticking up.
And this, oh shoot,
on this side. And then I can
ceramics for you. Oh, that's a good question. Where can we get golden eagles other than from Heck?
AliExpress.
I have a listing on AliExpress. I don't know if they're any good though.
That's where I got 100 one time.
Remind me to send it to you later.
Ask me. I can send you a bunch probably. I've got a whole case of them. Okay, so let's see.
This is gonna sound crazy.
Yeah, let's switch this over here. Ooh, it's already better than the
Oh my goodness! Golly,
man, I haven't used a full ceramic in so long. It's kind of fun.
So loud. It's crazy.
And the vibrations on this are like, especially when you start turning it and you get that judder. Woo! I must say she picked a good one. She picked a good one to go in there. This one's actually decent. I'm just gonna keep this one in here. It's a crazy feedback on a titanium spinner.
Yep, that's a dark matter bearing, Ghost.
Yeah. You can get these easily on Unquiet Hands under the dark matter label.
That sounds great, actually.
You will fucking pay for them though. Like there's a premium on them, unfortunately.
I think you can source them from China, but then you have to buy a bunch because they're not QC'd, obviously.
You can, yeah, you do have to buy a bunch. But they will go from, so somewhere like Unquiet Hands will charge you about $15 per bearing. Heck is home and will be okay. And Heck will probably charge you about $15 per bearing as well, because he just goes through a China source and gets them for about $4 or $5 per. But then, like I said,
I'm surprised they're that much.
They are, yeah,
from China still.
So you make a lot of money as a bearing seller if you buy them from China and then resell them to you guys that don't want to buy bulk, right?
That's nice.
That's sweet. I'm leaving that one in. Let's do the other ceramic one, and then that'll probably be enough to test this thing.
The cotton candy D-axis buttons are crazy.
What one? Heck won't do full ceramic anymore, huh? Well, okay. So we got this one that's not sounding. Something's weird.
Actually, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's on and off. It's like one of those hybrids in there, and it just sometimes it's the right temperature for it, and sometimes it's not. So there's that. This one's same dealio.
Whoa. That's weird. I think I kind of like how that sounds, actually.
I'm sitting here, I'm kind of like, I like that. Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I think that one's pretty good. We're gonna leave it. All right. Or right. We took out of this one because this one was really messed up. Okay. So we'll do this one. Okay. A full ceramic in this one. Ooh, I don't know. Okay. So the white ones are known to be a bit quieter. White ceramic just tends to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In my experience. And then watch. We'll put this one in, and it'll be like a broken one.
It'll get you
just
evicted for freaking noise complaints,
right? Like someone will come pounding on my door. So let's see how this is spinning. Ooh, it feels. Oh, maybe not. I was feeling a bit of like a rattle right off the bat, but it might have been how I was holding the testing tool.
I think that's spinning longer than the dark matter did.
I think you might. No, 100%. You're correct.
Yeah,
this could be nice,
long, but
this could be nice. Okay. Ooh, that
is that loose?
I think this hole is wow. That really accepted that right away. It's like put that bearing in there, but I think it went in a little crooked. So I'm gonna put spinner on here first. It's all about getting that kind of lined up right and making sure it's not too, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to kind of just be in that hole. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then where is our piece?
What bearing was in there? Are you talking about the indie thick whatever, I think?
Bearing that was in this
wasn't good at
one was, is this one of the 2 EDC ones? One of the 2 EDC 8-ball or side pockets.
What about the one that you decided not to change because we both liked it?
Oh, you know what? I don't know.
I don't know if that's the spinner he's talking about, but
that
sure is one of the bearings of all time.
Yeah, that is the Motosource would call it the operator. That's your 10 ceramic balls, stainless steel races. Exactly the same bearing type that they included with this right here. This one right here. Boom. Yeah, that the hybrid ones are they're so finicky. Like you can, I'm pretty convinced at this point it's a temperature thing. I think sometimes they get too cold. That's why you can kind of blow on them sometimes, and just like the heat from you blowing on it and you're like spit for a little bit or something can just like make it quiet down. It's weird. Okay, so that's going
in there schmoove.
Nice and easy.
I like that. Interested to see how this sounds. This might be crazy. It might not.
It might be crazy. It might just be dumb. I'm trying to figure out if I got it down enough. I think so. I didn't want to scratch my Makuma. Okay. Titanium buttons on Makume. All right.
Oh, never mind. Discord bugged out for a second, but it's good.
Okay. Do I have the 2R bearing tool? I do, but I haven't opened it yet. We're going to do that in another stream. I haven't played with it yet. Ooh. So what I like to do is before I like rip it too much, give it like the lightest little tap. And it's this. She picked some nice bearings. This thing is loose. And you can also spin your buttons. And you want to see your buttons spin for like at least 30
you said minimum 15.
Like minimum 15, but yeah. But if you start spinning a button and it just stops after 5 under 10 seconds, there's something fucked with your bearing. Like it's not working. So see? A little quieter.
That's weird. That's strange.
I do not know how I feel about that.
I don't either. That's weird.
The haptics are less, but that's a heavier spinner, so of course you're feeling less vibration because it's Mukume.
I don't think I hate it.
I don't hate it. I actually think I enjoy it.
That's just really different. Huh.
Interesting. Huh. Well, it's making me trance out a little bit, so that must be
Yeah,
that's
a good thing.
Yeah. I think I'll keep it like that. Okay. That's good. That was like 2 successful changes, like in...
Golly, that's so loud. I love it. Forgot how loud that is already.
Man, I had the stock bearing in this for so long since I got it, and I never got around to switching it out. And I could tell, and it was slow and shitty. It's a bad bearing. I'm just gonna throw it out. And I could tell that as soon as we got something else in here, it was gonna be better. And god damn,
that sounds really fast.
Yeah, it is. I can like absolutely suggest this spinner even more now that I got this thing.
I've never heard somebody enjoy a PEI spinner that I know so far, but they keep being made.
I don't even want to try it. Like I know it'll just.
I think you would never, ever change the bearing ever in those. Yeah, because you'd break it.
It is
eventually, at least.
What it ends up being is just this very like they don't spin very long because they don't have enough like inertia to help them go very long, right? And they don't.
But they're probably light as freaking paper, so it'd be. I want to try one sometime.
They're just like this fun like flick, and but like super vibrationy and.
Oh gosh, darn it! It's all the way over there.
Gosh darn
it! This thing almost feels as light as paper. Titanium Ranger.
Yeah.
And this is still titanium, so like. Ultim would feel like literally nothing, so it might be fun actually, but I don't know.
Yes, with carbon fiber. And anything when you start getting into a composite, right? When you're out of metal and you're just into some sort of composite, it's just they're so light. Titanium for me is light as I'm ever gonna go. And certain makers like LIC, EDC,
wonderfully light.
Yeah. And like Clean EDC, they know this about me, so that's why I've never offered to like send me one of their PEI ones because they know I'm just gonna shit on it. So,
I find PEI is really nice for slider bodies.
Damn, that's really nice. That makes me want to put that bearing.
It is really nice
into my iris.
We got to swap that.
Well,
that sounds doidy.
Swap it with what?
You have 2 more bearings that came in the box.
Yeah, but don't you want to spin the wheel?
I mean, yeah, true. I mean, it already has been almost an hour, hasn't it?
You need 2 bearing swaps. That's successful, right? That's successful. That's enough. We know now, guys. So this is a win for me, except for that little thing there. That's what I don't like. And then at first,
thrust bearing would fix it, and
so you have to worry about that. And then we were like because that's the cap one.
It doesn't need it with this though,
and it doesn't. They corrected for it.
It really does not.
It does not. They corrected for it with a thicker thread there, so that's fine. That one got obsoleted. But yeah, I think it would just be easier if they just put a little raised thing up on that, right? Just put a little lip on it. Build it in. Make it that you don't have to add a part to it, right? And you don't have to be as careful, and you're going to scratch your stuff less. Need the weight. I have a butterfly 2.0 pp. I got a mystery box. Maybe better I thought, but I don't think it competes. Need the weight of what? The weight of this one, or the weight of the chain, the bearing. The chaser is 275, and then the weight of fluttery little guy. What's this one called again, Micah? I can't remember.
Huh? Which one?
This guy.
The bar crystal.
Bar crystal.
It's like the second version. That's better.
Yeah, the one he fixed the buttons on because we didn't like the first buttons. That's only 60. Call it 62 with tie buttons. So tie on tie. 62. Yeah, you like that, don't you, Doctor? Dr. Noise likes the noise.
I really like that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some fun with this. And then the wife will come up and be like,
dang, wait a minute.
Fucking spinning that. Ultim Goldie with
that's like
Ultim
a long
time
for that.
And Golden Eagle installed. It spins it. That's pretty freaking good, actually. That's
for
not bad.
A full Ultim. That seems kind of insane.
You must have gotten a really hot Golden Eagle. Some of those Golden Eagles, you can get ones that they're really good, right? They are a pretty cheaply made, like finicky bearing, but you can sift through a batch. You can find some. WI should be good. Yeah. Yeah, I like noise. Dr. Noise wants to noise it.
You know what you got to try is you're not going to be able to, but the Nano Iris. This thing is phenomenal.
Oh, the little guy, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe he'll sell me one.
But they kind of don't exist, so GG.
They don't exist yet at all?
He made 50 and I think he's done. Unless he's doing, what was it? I think he did like an interest check for some other material. Was it tungsten or am I tripping? Chat. Did anybody else see that?
I didn't see it. I'm so busy. I'm so busy that I didn't even know that ModusWorks dropped a new spinner until Abby told me. Now I'm like, oh man.
W Nano Iris next. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna get
nice. Pre-order. All right. So yeah, get on that.
Okay. Cool. Exclamation mark swap. Exclamation mark swap will enter you in to
boom
this. There you go. How does this thing? Yeah. I do appreciate how this thing tucks away. Because I like the layering. Like, I just like how simple it is to have, like, you have the 608 option, but it doesn't like get in the way of any of the operation, right?
Yeah.
And the fact that you just, you put that one and that links up onto that part and then it like hides itself in there. And then that one's over top of there and then it hides itself inside of there. And then the threading is perfectly mount that when you tighten it down, boom. That's pretty cool. And look at that. That is actually a giant grub screw. That's got a little tool there for an Allen key. So you could remove, in theory, if they haven't like Loctited it in like super hard down to there, you could remove that if need be and put a longer thread in. Could be a weapon. Yes. Kill him, man. Exactly. Yep. Just huck your bearing tool. You need an invader and just start throwing fidget spinners and bearing tools at everyone. Okay. How are we doing? 36. Okay. I'd like about 40. That would be nice. Make sure the wheel looks good. I guess eventually I should add either my old bearing tool or the chaser to this. I don't know, depending on like which one I like more.
Wait until after the comparison that we were supposed to do, I think.
Yeah, we have literally in the works 3 more bearing tools to look at. So by the time we're done,
I would keep it.
Looking at all of them, I'll be able to compare like the G1 bearing tool, which we know kind of sucks. The cap one.
So the only reason it sucks is because that one piece pops out, right?
I think so.
I need
to honestly actually use it. So, and then we'll have 2R Designs one, Mono Skates one, and then a secret one too. So that'd be good. We'll have a lot. We'll figure it out. We're gonna do like the battle of the bearing tools and figure out which one's gonna be the absolute best. A lot of people are making bearing tools these days, so I'm into it. I love tools.
Wonder why.
I don't know. I think because people love fidget spinners and they want to make good stuff. But yeah, end of the day, it's like, how many different ways can you do it? And it's one of those ones where I think you can easily over engineer it. And that's one of the things I do appreciate about this one. It doesn't feel over engineered. It doesn't feel like it has too much shit going on that it doesn't need.
Yep.
Right. It's simple, and it needs to be simple, because end of the day, you can go to the hardware store and get some threading and probably just sit there in the aisle with all of the nuts and bolts and stuff like that. And you could figure out some kind of way, bring your fidget spinner and figure out little pieces you could put together on like a threaded bar that like work. I've seen people do that before. Takes more fandangling and it's not as fancy and nice looking, but end of the day, you can make a fidget spinner out of just those. I mean, a bearing tool out of just those little parts. I see people asking for bearing tools on Facebook all the time. Okay, so apparently
that's why then
you need them. Yeah,
I don't know. People, I guess, just don't know the cap one exists. I don't know, but shipped, it's like $80. So
yeah, it's a pretty decent one. Yeah,
I mean that's a lot, but also half the price of the one we just looked at. So
it's true. It's true. This one was out of stock for a long time. I don't know if it's back in stock or anything like that, but
I mean, I just bought mine for probably a few weeks ago now.
Okay.
Actually, it's been a little while.
Yeah. So yeah, I knew for a while it was like no stock kind of thing. And I just, I guess, gotten lucky when I bought mine, like literally 2 or 3 years ago. I've been using this thing, and that's how much of a workhorse just works, does the job kind of thing. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know when Kinetics is doing the bow, but I will hopefully get some fancy ones at some point when he does. Okay. So we got 40. Corey! Sweet dude.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet dude. Okay, just want to note that I think it's fucking hilarious how Corey Sean added an A to the beginning of his name, because he had the theory that Nightbot was always picking A names.
Now it doesn't matter because there's an at.
Is that his first win? Is that really his first win?
I don't know.
I mean, I know he hasn't won. I haven't seen him win in ages. I didn't need to check like the board or anything like that. But
if he won, it's been a very, very long time.
Corey hangs out with Jamie Acker, I believe. It's a cool guy, man.
Conspiracy confirmed is crazy.
Yeah, right.
First win, W.
Confirmed. First win, sick. That's super sick.
Wow.
I love a good win story. All right, Corey. Level 5, Corey.
Level 5,
Corey.
I'm keeping my mouth shut this time, dude.
Yeah, you should keep your mouth shut. You jinxed it. So here we go. No jinxing it. No talking about anything. Don't influence the wheel. So Corey, the man who has a lot of stuff. So I don't even know what he's going to go for, really. I have no idea. He's a big collector.
Yeah, like what would you even want on here?
Right? What could possibly even interest a man like Corey? Soap, perhaps? Sonny Hortus's soap? Soap?
That's always my recommendation.
Yeah, always the soap. Well deserved. Good show, Corey. Well deserved. Austin is high. Austin high.
Oh dear, he done lost it.
Let's do
golden ticket.
Clean golden ticket.
Clean golden ticket.
Golden ticket. Perfect. All right.
It's funny. The things I see people go for is clean EC and Sob. I feel like that's been.
Yeah, I know. I really hope that we can get something more masterful coming. I mean, we still have an echelon on there. That's pretty fucking badass. I don't know if people don't go for the echelon more. I miss my echelon. One day I'll get it back. One day. For now, just be echelonless, metroless. Good thing he's taking care of it for me. Right, Micah?
Huh?
Yes.
Sorry, somebody messaged me. What?
Yeah, you're taking care of it for me. Good. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, the stuff for the wheel. Yep.
Yeah,
I stopped using it, actually, the stuff that we
you
put
couldn't
on the
handle it anymore, huh? You had
well, no, I just don't want to ruin other people's stuff.
That's fair. That's fair. There it is right there. Clean EC. Is this the only one you're doing? Big money.
So
okay,
6.
what is he doing? That would be a W. Oh, really? W Pillar XL.
Is it actually?
Really? Ooh, does Corey know what the fuck he's doing right now? Ooh. Ooh. Damn. Yeah, Dr. Noise, I love that echelon. Yep. I'm going to get some hybrid inserts from him, I think, when I get it back. Okay, so 6. That would make it pretty big. So we're adding 5 points to the usual 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. Let's put all points on Kinetics, please. Please and thank you. Done. Done for you. Here we go. Okay, big money. Big money for Corey's first time. It's Corey's first time with the wheel, guys. So W's in chat for Corey, and here we go. Okay, let's get some good wins. Good wins for Corey. Boom, boom, boom. Max level 5. He's a good guy.
Run it.
Running. We're just talking about the echelon. The Nub Cruncher. The Nub Cruncher. Free. The free Nub Cruncher from Dynamic Inertia Tops. I think I have 2 Nub Crunchers around here. Ooh, you know what? It was a little dusty. I never did the Nub Cruncher on the new mic, I don't think, right? Did I ever do that?
I don't know. Ooh, that's nice. He's instant spin again.
Yeah. Just a second, I'm nub crunching. Let me nub crunch a little bit. Ooh. I have people say that they can't put this thing down.
And now you can't either.
It's
Congratulations.
Good pressure point 1. Yeah, now I am stuck. Okay. None done with that. Second spin. Second spin, here we go. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Big money. Big Corey. First time money. Went right by. The Ether is one you have. Oh. Another free item.
I love it.
The wheel
I don't think many other people will love it.
The wheel wants to give you something for free. The wheel wants to give you something for free, for sure. So you had it set up as a 2-click, eh?
Yes, I still do.
Yeah. Spin again, please. Okay. So he's going for his last spin. He knows
nobody's going to want to take that, and it's a shame. It's really good.
It is kind of good. I kind of liked it. I was enjoying it on the 3-click, actually, because I like how it quieted it down a little bit, and it was like really, I was surprised that you could get all 3 clicks, and it was like fast, like zippy. Yeah. Like you were doing these zippy 3 clicks.
It doesn't move as a 3-click at all, though.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's true. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Seems the wheel wants to give Corey something for free tonight. That's okay. That's okay. So here is what Corey Sean is taking home from the wheel tonight. Last spin. Boom. Running it.
Shuffle the wheel.
Too late.
No, you have to get the bonus thing for
and
that.
It's gonna take a.
Is it the Nub Cruncher?
Oh, Corey. They really wanted to give me that Nub Cruncher. I got 2 Nub Crunchers. You get to pick which one, man. I don't know which one you want.
Didn't Bunny steal one, or am I tripping?
You got
you got 3, didn't you?
This one. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, he is. You got 3 from him, right?
Yeah, but the wife stole
originally.
One.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The wife.
I thought it was 2 for a second. I'm like, didn't she steal one? No,
she did. She stole it hard. I think this one's pretty.
Ooh, that's a pretty blue one. Yeah, I like that.
You can pick which one, dude. This one glows. This one has the glow and stuff. So you can pick it. I'll send you a full complement of Fidget Nerd stickers too. All 4 different kinds.
Trust me, he has a supply. Golly.
Yeah. You're gonna have fucking sick Fidget Nerd stickers. It's gonna be cool.
There you go. He chose blue.
Blue, please. Cool. That one is, of course, you get this hot little bag. Oh yeah, you'll get the bead that my wife rejected from the other one. She like firmly. It was horrible. Remember that? She ripped all of that.
Yep.
That stuff off. She was like, I don't want it. But I'll send that to you so you have the other bead and you have the other paracord, and then yeah, there you go. And Fidget Nerd stickers. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, well, that was fun, guys. I love tools. And that tools a wins for $160. Why not? I guess that's a pretty standard price I find for these. But yeah, if you can't afford that, guys, this is like, what did you say?
Solid.
It's solid.
I think it was like $80 or $90 shipped.
It's solid. So unfortunately, like as if you for some reason have skateboard bearings laying around, 608 skateboard bearings, and you need to like swap out, then you need this one. All right, it's simple, it's easy to use, it's not over engineered. But if you want something cheaper,
go to carry,
and you don't have a lot, like this cap one is just it's the same dealio, not over engineered as that one, and man, used it for years. What's my go to carry this week? That's a good question. Oh, what was it again? It's been this spinner again, the one I showed you guys last time. So it's been the SP2 in that material, the tungsten copper. That has been my main desk guy. And then where's that spinner I put away? And then I can't stop playing with this one on the desk quite often. I'm just
pretty.
Really into ZZMPA apparently. So that's the what's that one? The SP4 XL. That one.
No
and then
idea.
my go-to carry is actually over here because it's literally in my man purse that I take.
But you have 7 of them.
If you want a really good EDC purse, you get this thing, and then
is that the one that Gavin has?
Yeah, it's exactly the one that Gavin has. I got it because Gavin
I knew I recognized it.
Has it, so I keep all my stuff in there, and then
I use some Tom Talk sling as mine.
Where is it? God, there it is. So that's been getting all beautiful and polished.
Do you use the slider that's in there though? For real? Like out and about?
Yeah, it's like I've been using it a lot when I drive. So
okay.
So this
I was like, yeah, you keep it in there, but like
this is the second wrapped I ever bought, and it's a bronze one, and it's kind of one of the ones
Twinsies.
Yeah. Except mine, I messed it up on purpose. Like, you see all that like shit, and I stonewashed it, and then I purposely threw it down the street too. It's really intense what I did, and then
that's crazy.
Yeah, I threw it down the street so it would get all messed up, and then this is the one that I like.
That's smart though.
I used with sand in between the plates.
Yep, I remember that, and
concrete at one point.
That too,
and still good. It's not the same plates anymore. Because I had to get it back because I sold it away, and then I traded back for it because nostalgia won, and I had to have it back. And it's one of the only ones I like crunchy.
That's pleasant, actually.
Because it's something about the weight of it that just makes it not too much for me. So...
yeah, that does sound really good.
Yeah. So this has probably been, to answer your question more, easily, this has probably been the number one out and about carry.
This is what I carry with me outside usually now.
Yes, this is the one. Yeah. The patina is incredible. The bronze wrapped was the beginning for me. Oh,
oops, I didn't unpin that.
That's awesome. I am going to Cape Cod cloth this one eventually, but I didn't know if you guys wanted me to do that on stream sometime, or if I should just do it on my own. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know if there's a time when I'm going to be able to do it on stream, so we'll see. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. So thank you, Z Studio, for sending along the Chaser V1. It's pretty damn good. It's going to go.
Still don't know who we're chasing or why.
Yeah, I don't know what we're chasing, but we're chasing them, and it's good. And thank you for sending along those sweet bearings, because that sounded pretty cool. I'm really glad that I got.
That sounds so good.
I'm glad that I got reaffirmed into some ceramic time. I'm glad I took the chance and I didn't just go with my normal idea of what I like, and we tried ceramic, because that sounds really good. And thank you, Corey Sean, for getting up there and spinning the wheel. That was awesome, man. Talk to me later. I'll send that shit off to you, and we'll get you all set up. Okay. Until then, Mikey, you have anything else to say? You good?
Not really.
Cool. I think next week we're going to be looking at fidget storage stuff from Ill Will Industries.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm actually.
That's
really excited.
a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I think that's what we're looking at next. It's gonna be good. I'm excited about that. Okay. So until then, next Sunday, more fidgety, fun, and send this video to like someone that has like 40 spinners and they've never changed a bearing. Idiots.